Hello guys, welcome to the part 4 of this project. I'm going to do the Windows Server DC replica as here it said. So the DC domain should contain the Active Directory, whereas the DC replica should replicate the Active Directory from the main server for user authentication in case the main DC is shut down. So it can help it so when this main server is shut down, so it can use the secondary as a replica of it. So uh, we need to create a new virtual machine. So let's call it Windows Server replica. So as we have installed area, so let's install it. There's nothing new as we did. So direct now. So display or add your disk here as we did. So reached adapter, click OK, start. So let's let it boot up. So we are going to install it normal way how we did area. Uh, click enter, F8 to agree, enter. So let's wait, the setup is formatting. So let's continue the setup after the reboot. So the name will be .2. So the this is the name, the simple name. So let's put the key. So click next. So guys, here you need to rename this server. So on this main server we called it DC server. So this one we are going to call it DC replica. So if the name of the computer is already exist, so we are not going to be able to join the domain. So we need to make a different name. So also here the password will be 123 123. So for me there is already this name, so I'm going to do the DC replica to double A. So I'm going to click next. Yes. So the time is going to be Cairo. So let it install. So click next. So it's applying the computer settings. So let's wait for the login. So click OK. So the password is 123. So I don't like this. So don't display. So I want to check first if it got the IP address from the Red Hat. So I guess my Red Hat is on. Yeah, it's on. So as you can see, it's got 1011. So I'm going to hit DC promo. So click next. So instead of creating a new domain, so do the addition of an existing domain. Click next. So DNS service need to be proceed first. So we're going to the network settings. I wrote it badly, so ncpa.cpl. So coming up for properties, so put the DNS of the server, the main server. So 10.3, click OK, close. So as you can see, our service called this Replica with double A. It's because in my main server there is a conflict because I did before the replica, so I got into some errors. So now let's start it again. So DC promo, next for an existing domain. So we are going to put credentials for the DC main. So 123. So it's shotgun.rw. Click next. So browse the domain. Click OK. Next. Click next. 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 So wait for the installation. So it's going to take long. So let me pause. So as you can see, the installation has finished. So you need to restart your computer. So after restarting, so put the credentials. So it was 123. Click OK. So as you can see, it's installing putty from the group policy. So the one we put in the domain. Let's wait and boot up. So it has boot up. So check this one. So as you can see, yeah, if you run the user directory, user active directory, so and you click on shotgun, you will find the organization unit, HRIT student finance. So if you click on student, you will see the students there. But I was wondering about the gmpc. So it is not installed. So I want to install it and see if the software also it's going to be bug. So let's find our folder we shared on the okay. Okay, this is taking too long. So from here, the to share the file is different. So I'm going to the workgroup. So I'm going to find the clicking on the one. Let's end down. So let's go on the network, please. So let's go to the Microsoft Windows network. So on this domain, so as you can see, there was already the DC replica. So this one is replica double A. So I'm going to click on this server software. I want this software. I want this one. MPC. So let's let me let's install it. Next, I agree. So let's prepare this piece. Let me close this one. Okay. So I'll click finish. So let's run it. APC and first let's click on the first domain children. So also as you can see, also there is already the software putty. It's already there, and on the student there is the Mozilla Firefox. So when this domain controller main is switched off, so this replica can be used as the secondary option. So this is how we install this Windows replica and join the existing domain. So thank you for watching. Bye.